part 2 of the story. She'll be in a private jet, etc. And she is trying to take the steps to make this happen, which has me worried. I found out that she has, for example, spent time in hotel lobbies/bars, having a drink, trying to pick up older guys. Mind you, we do not come from poverty, and she has never experienced financial insecurity. But we are definitely not billionaires. My wife has a brother who is very well off, and my daughter has actively tried to get closer to him and his family in the pursuit of wealth. It got to the point where she ended up sharing selfies from the family house on social media, and now she's not allowed in there anymore due to the violation of their privacy. She has pulled similar stunts with other friends and family who have even a bit of a more lavish lifestyle. She also has tried to message some of my own work associated who are in a more glamorous position at work than I am, and I had to find out from them after they shared what my daughter had been sending them on LinkedIn, out of all platforms. She had been sending suggestive stuff to them, and asked one of them to buy her fancy jewelry. My daughter isn't stupid. She always has done well in school until recently. Her performance is very bad at the moment, got into a good university, and is proficient in multiple languages. She also wrote a book when she was 16, and made it quite successful even. But something has happened that has made her so obsessed with money, and I have no idea what it is. She is temporarily staying with us for some weeks as she's looking for a new apartment, and for the past 4 to 5 days, this entire thing has had her so depressed that she hasn't got out of her bed, and keeps crying out because she doesn't have a billionaire boyfriend/husband and has to stay in places that are not as glamorous as she'd like. She cries like someone has died, and it sounds like intense grief. Every morning, we wake up to her sobbing in her room. I've tried talking to her, and have tried the loving approach of comforting her, and telling her that one day she'll find someone who loves her as much as I do. It hasn't been good enough, and she'll say nasty things like, "Yeah, but he'll probably be broke, so I don't care." I then took a more direct approach and told her that there's only a very tiny fraction of the world's population who are billionaires, and most of them tend to marry each other, or are married already, so the statistical odds of this billionaire romance happening for her are practically zero. My wife thought I was being an asshole by being so direct with her, and that I didn't have to ruin it for her like that. She tried defending her by saying that my daughter is still young, and that I should allow her to have her fantasies. But I just don't agree. Everyone can dream, sure, but the fact that she has already violated the boundaries of multiple people, and that this situation is getting so on top of her that it's affecting her academic performance, means that something needs to be done. This cannot be healthy in the long term. Plus her trying to talk to much older men is just dangerous, and I really worry that she's going to end up hurt. So am I the jerk for this approach?